From your friends at First UMC Burlington, this is Sunday School Live. Pre-recorded.
Hi, Mark.
Rachel,
Why are we behind this?
we're behind bars.
How'd we get here?
I think we've been put into timeout.
Oh, dear.
Get us out of here. Click your heels, snap your fingers. Oh, this. So, there's a reason for putting us behind bars today.
That's good.
Back to my question: have you ever been sent to timeout?
Probably, but gosh, I can't.
How about this?
No recollection.
Ever been sent to your room?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Why?
Well, I remember I got grounded to my room for like a whole marking period because I had done very, very poorly in one of my classes.
I had a similar experience, not for an entire marking period, but for a week. I could not play with my friends. I was in 7th grade.
I was in 7th grade too.
Not
grade,
a good
it's
year.
a rough year.
For those of you in 7th grade, watch out.
We feel your pain.
Yes. And for me, it wasn't because of grades. Mm-hmm. Was it because of grades?
Oh, yes.
For me, it was behavior. Yeah. What was the class you weren't doing well in?
English.
Yes. I was doing fine in my classes. It's just I was talking too much.
I can see that.
And just raising a ruckus. And so I came home and I was put not behind bars, but had my wings clipped, as they say. Mm-hmm. So today, I don't know if anybody who's watching this has ever been sent to your room or been put in timeout or gone to the principal's office or whatever. We're talking about two guys,
Paul and Silas.
Paul and Silas. What happened to them?
Well, they got thrown into prison. It was, it's like, well, I guess it's big people's timeout.
Big people's timeout. That's one way of thinking of it.
Yeah, it's a little rougher than being sent to your room.
Yeah. And had they done something that, when I got my timeout, I had been a bad boy. Sounds like you were not living up to your potential.
That I think that would be how it would be classified, yes.
I deserved it.
I'm not going to claim that.
You're not. Forever innocent. Here is the halo.
I might have deserved it for other things.
This sounds like
I did poorly in the class, I grant you that.
Maybe we should talk to Nora about this.
Oh, not again.
Anyway, why were Paul and Silas put in prison?
Well, so they were out in this community, and there was a young woman who was following them around, and she was possessed by a demon, it says, of divination, meaning she could see the future. And she had been making quite a bit of money for her masters. She was a slave, and her masters were making some money off of her because she could see the future.
Yeah.
And Paul got tired of her, like, kind of badgering him, and he finally turned around and said, "Demon, get out of her!" And it left.
He put the demon in timeout.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And anyway, her slave masters weren't happy about this.
Right.
And they had Paul and Silas thrown in prison.
Yes. In fact, the Bible says after they'd been warned, they were thrown into prison, and the jailer was ordered to keep them secure. So, I tell you what, when I was in, quote, timeout, I could not go near we had a pool table. I could not go near the pool table. I could not go near the telephone to call my friends.
Yep.
I was kept secure.
Yeah.
How about you?
I wasn't allowed to go outside to play. I couldn't talk to my friends outside. I couldn't be on the phone. So I read books for 3 months, which really wasn't that bad.
No, that's right. You were probably reading the Bible, weren't you?
Probably not.
That's okay. I wouldn't have been reading the Bible in 7th grade either.
Yeah, I would think I was reading Dragonlance novels.
So the point is that some of us deserve to be put in timeout. I guess it's hard to say were Paul and Silas, in some ways it was because of who they believed Jesus was that they got thrown into prison. I mean,
Yeah,
to
well-
some extent.
Well, they inconvenienced somebody who was making money off of somebody else.
Right.
That's why they got thrown in prison.
Yes. Yeah, that's true too. That's very true.
Essentially, Paul saves this slave girl,
Right.
and, her masters took umbrage at that.
Would you be willing to be put into timeout if you were innocent in order to save somebody else?
I think I would.
I'm not so sure. It would depend if there was food.
Well, I would prefer if there was food.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
you know.
If I had to stand up and protest
Yeah.
for somebody else who was innocent,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I would do that.
That would be the right thing to do. And I think on more than one occasion, Paul had that happen
Yeah.
to him. Not
This
only
is
Paul,
not the last time he's going to be in prison.
not the last time, and he wasn't the only one. Not just Paul and Silas, but
That's
a
true.
lot of the early Christians were thrown into prisons because of what they did and why and what they believed and
Yeah.
So
Well, and we know recent Christians who've been thrown into prison.
yes,
We've got letters from people like Dietrich Bonhoeffer
that's right.
and from Martin Luther King Jr.
That's right.
When people stand up for what they believe in, sometimes they get thrown into adult timeout even though they did something right.
Yes. This book, The Acts of the Apostles, is a complicated.
This has been Sunday School Live, pre-recorded. Sunday School Live was filmed before a live minister of music and media. Portions of Sunday School Live were pre-recorded, all of the portions. But before we go, Mark, what about that candle holder you were going to fix from the last episode?
Earthquake.
So this is what you did to fix the thing from last time.
Yes.
Nice work.
I had to make a decision. You can still see the joy, but not as bright.
Ah.
And that's because the wood was split. And so I had to figure out if I'm gonna save the wood, I'm gonna have to put a finish on it. When I put a finish on it, I wanted to make sure we could still see the joy. But so just like the Spirit took care of those bones in Ezekiel, we can take care of things too. Not just these things, but I mean we can take care of our relationship with God and our love for each other.
Yeah, and help fix other people where they are sometimes too.
That's right.